Hello everybody, welcome to my latest vlog. This vlog is called The Angry Conservative White Christian Male. Now, before I continue, let me just explain what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about white people. I'm talking about a small minority group of people. Some of them are self-proclaimed angry Christian white males. But I'm throwing conservative in there. And as far as I'm concerned, I am Hispanic, I'm a liberal, and I wouldn't say Christian or totally Christian. It's a little bit more complicated than that. We'll save that for another blog. But I fall into a much different category than the people I'm talking about, as do most of you out there who are watching or listening to this blog. First of all, there are a lot of issues going on in this country, and let me just break down some of them briefly. We have illegal immigration. That's a real big problem now, especially dealing with Mexico and the drugs and the guns, and now it's spilling over to the United States, and a lot of people are getting killed in horrific ways. And I mean, they got drug dealers over there in Mexico paying people to kill police officers. And it's just a whole big mess. You also have gun control, which is another big thing. Since Barack Obama has become president, all the conservatives, oh my God, you know, he's gonna take away our guns, and they're buying guns. Despite how miserable our economy is, you know, people are spending thousands of dollars on guns and ammo, and it's a very expensive thing to be into. Barack Obama is more to the center of this issue. I'm way more to the left. I don't believe in people should have guns, period. I'm totally against it and the violence associated with it. It's an instrument of death. More so than that, when we're talking about assault rifles, not even handguns to protect your family or business, but assault rifles and, you know, these machine guns, there's no purpose for regular citizens to have that. We shouldn't have the same type of firepower that our military has. I think it's crazy, or even more so than what our police are allowed to carry. So anyway, another issue out there, a big issue right now is the whole raising taxes and the whole teabag protests and all of these things that the Republicans are doing, which is fueled, by the way, by Fox News Network. That would include Sean Hannity, Glenn Beck, Bill O'Reilly, and of course on the radio, the pill-popping Rush Limbaugh. These people are actually pushing the narrative on what's going on in our country and how terrible our country is heading, even though, you know, they totally defended George Bush, and he has totally screwed up many things in this country. And not just in this country, but our reputation around the world. And Obama is restoring a lot of this. If you are keeping up, you'll see that and you'll know that. But if you're watching Fox News, you're definitely not going to get the right information. Which is what some people are looking for. And that's what brings me to my point, is a lot of these concerns, they're not concerned with stem cell research. They're not concerned with gay rights. They're not concerned with the economy, the war in Iraq, the war in Afghanistan, our guns, illegal immigration. They're not concerned with any of these issues. The angry white Christian male, fueled by Fox News Network, their issue is that Barack Obama is black. Their issue is that they are losing their white establishment power that they've always had on this country. And that is what's going on. You have a lot of people out there who feel this way, a lot of small groups. This is a very small group of people in this country. The majority of white and blacks and Hispanics, we want even playing field. Nobody's looking for a handout, but we want things to be even. I'll give an example in the economy. A lot of conservatives will argue, well, you know, it's not fair that just the top 4% of the people in this country, which is the top 4 richest people, the percent in this country, are paying, 75-80% of the taxes generated. But it's also not fair that the top 4 or 5% are making 90% of the money generated in this country. So I think Barack Obama is trying to play it more down the middle. As far as raising taxes, he's only raising taxes on people who make $250,000 a year or more. Everybody else is going to get a tax cut. That means you're going to get more money in your pocket. But the argument from conservatives as well is, well, you know, if they tax the rich people more money and the rich people are controlling the country, you know, then the rich people own these businesses, they're going to turn around and they're going to fire people. And then it's going to hurt you guys even more. Where the truth is, that tax money that the extra tax money that they're getting from George Bush's tax cuts, that shit ain't going towards, you know, hiring more people for their businesses or paying us more money. That's going to their yachts and their mansions and their, you know, $10,000 bras for their fucking puppies and shit. That's not going towards anything that's going to help us, help the regular average American person. And the proof is all the banks going down now and the mortgage companies going down now and all of these things, because they have taken advantage of the system and they were making more money than they were actually generating, and now everything's a mess. But again, this isn't the concern of Sean Hannity or Glenn Beck or Rush Limbaugh, any of these people. The concern with them is that Barack Obama is black, and 90% of their listeners who support these clowns on television and on the radio feel the same way. And this is a dangerous thing, because recently a man just killed 3 people, and his reason for shooting up these people was because Barack Obama is going to take away our guns. That was his reason. And it freaks me out to think that he felt so strongly about the fact that he thinks Barack Obama is going to take away the guns. Barack Obama hasn't said anything about touching, you know, the Second Amendment rights. If it was up to me, I would get rid of as many of them as I can, but it's not up to me. And Barack Obama, you know, he doesn't necessarily feel that way, but that is the narrative. That's the lie. Barack Obama is going to turn this country into a socialist society. Barack Obama is going to take away your guns. Barack Obama is going to expand government and take away our rights. He's going to stem cell research. He's going to clone Hitler again. And, you know, this is just all the things that they're saying, and it's scary. And a lot of these people on the radio, they're fueling some psycho who's sitting in a house somewhere, loading up their guns, you know, just waiting for the right opportunity to snap. Because America, in their mind, is going down the tubes. The angry white Christian conservative male is not the dominant constituency in this country. They're not anymore. So they're freaking out, they're losing power, and I believe that they are going to do something about it. They're not just going to keep complaining and everything. This is going to get worse before it gets better. So anyway, I look forward to your comments. Even if you don't agree with me, we got to keep this debate going. And please leave your comments. Even if you're not politically involved, just let me know what you think. Do some research. You know, take a look around you, because even though they're a small minority group, there's a lot of them in your area. I live in Florida, and you know, I see it all the time. So, you know, if you're keeping your eyes open and you're listening, you'll see it too. Thank you.